Hey everybody, I'm here at my studio in Jersey, total lockdown in the state of New Jersey. I was hoping to be joined by a couple castmates today, but it's an early morning and I'm one of those few morning people in the acting business. At some point I'm going to try to go out and get some groceries and a prescription, and hopefully I'll be able to get in and out of Walmart without picking up the coronavirus. I'm doing the virtual background here on Zoom to record this little mini vlog. And I realized what's kind of cool, there's a window to the room behind me in between my headphones and my head. So that is cool. But I'm very excited to announce we've been doing virtual classrooms via Zoom all weekend long. I've had about 25 to 30 students join me here doing some stand-up comedy, doing some improv comedy. My class clowns, my top teen comics who are performing monthly in Times Square when we have a club to perform at, and we'll get back to that when we get back to normal times, whatever the new normal is going to be, right? These guys were getting together and they made a movie last summer I didn't even know about. So that's up on YouTube right now. DM me if you can't find it. I'll send you the links and all that kind of fun stuff. It's on Class Clowns. I'm going to put it up on 8 is Never Enough and LMAO, I think, as well. Maybe I'll put it on my channel too, just to share it. I don't care about number of views on any one channel. I just want people to see it because I think these kids are amazing. And they're creating all kinds of original stand-up comedy. We did some improv that we put up there this past weekend. So we're just going to create content, and Thomas Burns Scully's doing some live music. That's up on the 8 Improv channel right now. I forget the company he was doing it for. It was a Instagram video, IGTV. But if you go to at 8 Improv, EIGHTIMPROV on Facebook, I've shared it there, and I'll share it in a few other places too. Oops, don't touch your face, right? I think I'm geeking out as much as I can. This is actually me in 2014, maybe, at the Netflix party. I'm definitely a few pounds heavier there. I've lost 70 some pounds this year. And I'm very happy to report I started losing again. I started to gain a little bit because this isolation thing, all of a sudden, going for 2 to 4 miles a day walks, I've been kind of weird about going out. And so yesterday I started running up and down the stairs. I got back to being a very strict pescatarian yesterday. Nothing but vegetables and fish. That won't last for long because I'll probably have a little bit of kielbasa today. But I'm not really a pescatarian. I'm not a vegetarian. But I'm trying to eat a lot more. I grilled like 2 big things, or baked rather, 2 big things of asparagus, along with actually 2 sides of salmon. It's the end of my salmon supply, but that should give me about 3 or 4 days worth of food. And I've got a bunch of steamer bags of cauliflower rice risotto. Some of it's mixed with a butternut squash, like Green Giant and all those different brands. You just throw it in the steamer bag in the microwave, and it's good for like 2 meals. And it's pretty good. That's the only thing I'm spending money on. I haven't really left the house since last Sunday. So I've been inside for 7 straight days at this point, and I haven't been going nuts because I've been doing a lot of Zooms with the cast. I've met with kids and teens for my classes on 6 different occasions now in the past week, and then I've been doing a live broadcast via my YouTube channel with Reese, my wife. Especially if you're an X-Files fan. We have a lot of friends that are X-Files fans from around the world after hanging out with David Duchovny and following his band around the world, to Australia, twice to Europe, once all around the country, all around America, United States of America. And there's a few Americas out there, so I want to be clear, right? And because he hasn't come to South America yet, and all the people from South America are dying for him to come down to South America. There's a lot of logistics problems with that, apparently, but I'm not going to get into that. I don't know all the details. But we'd be getting together and kind of like doing like X-Files trivia contest, but my wife and I sing different, what do you call it there? We've been singing different IMDb descriptions of episodes, and people that are live on with us at 3 o'clock every day are guessing the episode. And then we've been doing some fanfic where there's an improv game where somebody has a script from a play or something else, and they read from that script or play, and the other person has to improvise the other part of the character. So you have a dialogue, but only one person's improvising, one person's going off of a play. And a lot of times, if you go to shows, somebody will bring in To Kill a Mockingbird or Death of a Salesman or some famous classic literary piece, right? We've been using X-Files fanfic, and some of it gets kind of interesting. We make it PG-13 in our presentation, but a lot of the fanfic is definitely NC-17 or beyond. So we're censoring it just enough to make it a little more palatable to the ear for more. But you know, we're having some fun with it too. So I hope you'll join us. And we're just getting together. And last night, a bunch of us, a bunch of friends got together. We watched Civil War, the Marvel, right? Captain America Civil War. And we just put it on Zoom and we all kind of watched it. And then we wanted to chat. You push the space button. You can put everybody on mute, but you push the space button to talk. And we could talk and do a little like almost MST 3000 with the movie. But it's like being in somebody's living room all together. My wife and I were on the couch. We just put it on the laptop and we were watching and playing along and talking along. So, you know, the social isolation thing is kind of freaky, but it doesn't have to be lonely. So make sure you are doing things to connect with people, not just tweeting, not just, you know, do things like Zoom, do things like FaceTime, do things where you're talking to friends and family, and especially reach out to those that are isolated, that are a little older, that are a little by themselves, that don't have a lot of access to technology or not good with technology. You know, reach out to people that you know who I'm talking about. There are people out there that need a little extra help in times like these, on the social side, right? And this is going to drive a lot of people to a bad place if we don't work together. So I've had an amazing time this past week. It's been a working vacation. I usually work from home when I'm not doing shows anyway, so it's just been an extension of that. Yeah, I've been getting up almost every day. I need to shave still, but almost every day, showering, putting on clothes, getting in front of a camera, talking to somebody, and I don't feel lonely at all. I'm here with my wife. We have enough space in this house to get away from each other. Not too much space that it's a lot of work. You know what I mean? I'm not going to brag, but I think I'm in a somewhat ideal situation as an artist who has pretty much zero work right now. But that's the other thing I want to leave you guys. There's a lot of artists out there that are out of work, that are doing videos, that are doing live broadcasts. A lot of them have Patreons, and maybe you wouldn't normally give them $3 on a Patreon. We just started one ourselves. This isn't necessarily a pitch for our Patreon, but they're out of work artists that are doing their part. And hey, there's Andrea. So I'm going to stop this broadcast, and I will start getting in together with my castmates, and we'll go from there.